Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. And I actually got this question from my husband yesterday. He asked me, actually, he got a phone call from some other clear aligner treatment planning service, which is kind of funny, um, asking to sell the services from some sales rep. And he was like, well, what makes you different from the other guys that are out there? And I confidently said, we're totally different. First of all, we are the biggest orthodontic educational platform in the world on YouTube. If you look at the number of subscribers, we are the biggest. There are plenty of dentists who have bigger followings, but orthodontic platforms for dentists, we are not for consumers, we are for dentists. So we teach things in a dental way. There might be consumers who listen to this. That's great. I don't mind, but that's not our goal. So number two, we give you all the information for free. I made a decision when I started this company 7 years ago that my underlying goal was, if I was going to pivot and do this more, then practice on patients so I can have a better thumbprint to change the way orthodontics is practiced in the world and to get better outcomes and to stop pulling teeth when not necessary, which usually it's not if you do things properly, and to start considering the patient's profile and airway and face in every single treatment plan, what's best for the patient. Fewer compromised treatment plans, especially on kids, no compromised treatment plans on kids. And just really face and airway focused treatment plans whenever possible. And so pretty much almost every course that's out there doesn't do that. They're just all about straight teeth. That's all we do, straight teeth, social six. So that was my goal, and I put I don't hide any information. Everything that I teach in my courses that are paid is also available on my YouTube channel. It might be buried in there. I can't help it. YouTube I have over 2,000 videos. You got to go find it. You got to dig around. But it's in there. Literally, my courses and anything that is monetized is just to support that, So I appreciate when you guys purchase my courses, but also because courses require me to get CE certification, which costs me a lot of money to put together each year and to support. So it's just so you guys can get CE from what you already get. That's all it is. And you don't have to do it. So that's your choice. All this information is still available and even more. If you do want one-on-one support with a case, of course, there's a cost for that because that's my time and you're working with me one-on-one, whether you want to do it through a HIPAA compliant portal or you want to do it one-on-one if we talk about the case together. So that's pretty much how we work. There's nothing else out there like it. And a lot of the orthodontists who are doing this on their spare time, well, they're not available during the day because they're working on patients. So depending on what level you purchase, if you do want help with a case, you are guaranteed responses within 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Yes, it's a lot on me and my family. It's a huge commitment. There are times when my family is not happy that I do what I do, but I put you guys are really important to me. And so are your cases. And I realize when you need answers, you need answers. So I do really put you guys as a priority. So that's pretty much how it works. And that's why the prices are on the high end. I don't think they're high for what you get because you will get an incredible amount of support for each case. You'll actually learn like you do in a residency. The way I teach is the way you are taught in an orthodontic residency. And I hate to say it, but a year or two with me, you will learn more than you learn in an orthodontic residency. You will be as proficient as an orthodontist, minus, I'm not doing the literature review. You can go find it. If you want to find the literature, there's a lot of literature review in orthodontic residency. You can search. You can look up any topic, come scholar in Google, and the literature will come up. So you're welcome to do that on your own. That's not my thing. If you want someone to do literature review with you, I can refer you to another orthodontist that I work with, Dr. Rishi Popat. He loves that stuff. That's totally up his alley. That's an additional fee, but you're welcome to do that. In addition, I'm not physically in your office going over your cases. So, you have someone helping you, but not in real time necessarily. Although we do have on-calls, which are things that we can do, but we can go over that later. So we're just your educator. So ultimately it's your license. You need to practice to your own standard of care. Otherwise, you're going to learn. We're not teaching you surgeries. That's not something we support. That's just not something I think general and pediatric dentists need to know. There's a point where you have to refer. And there's some appliances that are on my naughty list, and companies that I won't work with. So if you want to know what's on my naughty list, you can dig it up. It's in there. It's in my website. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You'll find it if you dig around. My naughty list just means it's something where I just find either I think it's damaging, or I think it's below standard of care. Again, this is my own opinion. Or I've had trouble with that company. They've either been litigious with me, or they've been nasty with me, or they've just been unpleasant with me, and I just don't want to deal with them. So I'm not going to tell you why they're on my naughty list. They're just on my naughty list. It's just my attorneys just said, sorry, you can't review cases. So, if you have questions, you're welcome before you sign up to go to Straightsmile Solutions /contact, and you can schedule a free call. It won't be anything clinically in nature, but we can talk about if this would be a good fit for you. The great thing is you can purchase just one session. You can purchase just 1 month. You can cancel anytime with 30 days notice. Whatever works for you, it can be totally customizable. Just a friendly reminder that I do have a life occasionally, and sometimes I do travel. And although I will definitely, when I travel with my family, be available, and I can let you know, I don't always know 5 months ahead of time, but I know at least 1 month ahead of time. If I'm going to be out for a week, you'll see it in my calendar. It's not available to schedule meetings. And I don't do weekends for meetings, not anymore. And I don't do evenings for meetings, my time. And I don't do early mornings. So it's basically wherever time zone I'm in currently at that time. So if you're somebody who's going to want weekends, it's probably not a great fit for you. But yeah, when I'm traveling, I'll still be answering the messages remotely, virtually, and all that. Just no on-calls and no actual one-on-one meetings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I've had anyone that's disappointed yet, as far as I know, or at least nobody told me they were in 7 years. I'm sure it's not for everybody, but that's pretty much how we work. I like to be super transparent with you. I'm super responsive. If you message me, you will get an answer very quickly back, 365 days a year. And I say that true honesty. All right, thanks so much.